1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you.
Today we are going to begin to learn multi-digit addition problems and practice regrouping. What do you think is important when learning how to regroup? Why is it necessary for us to learn this?
To learn how to do it for subtraction?
Yeah, that's right. We use a skill very similar to this in subtraction, and this will help it become more familiar to you. Before we move on to practicing this, let's make sure we remember an important step when adding. We always add from the right to the left, meaning we add starting with the ones place and move on to the tens place once we finish with the ones place. Alright, watch me as I walk through the steps for regrouping. I have 17 plus 35 written on the board. First, we add the ones column together. So, we're adding together 7 plus 5. What does that equal?
It equals 12.
That's right, but we can't write the number 12 under the ones column, right? It's too big. Let's see. What do? Oh, I know. We regroup. A good rule of thumb to remember when deciding when to regroup is if it's 9 or less, let it rest. And if it's 10 or more, move it next door. So since 12 is bigger than 10, we move the 10 next door. We write the 2 under the ones column, and we regroup the 1 up to above the tens place, right here. Lastly, we add together the tens column, including the number that we have regrouped earlier in the problem. So that means that we have to add 1 plus 1 plus 3. What does that equal?
5.
Great job. So we write the number 5 under the tens column. This means that 17 plus 35 equals 52. Let's go through another problem, but this time you will walk me through the steps. So we have 49 plus 22 written on the board. Using our step sheet right here, what is the first step?
We add the ones column together.
Awesome job. When we add the ones column together, we get 11. But that's bigger than 10. So what's the rule when deciding if we have to regroup?
If it's 9 or less, let it rest. If it's 10 or more, move it next door.
Great, I love your enthusiasm. So since 11 is bigger than 10, we regroup and move it to the tens column. Step 3 has 2 parts to it. What are they?
You write the ones digit of the answer under the ones column and carry the 10 next door to the tens column.
Yeah, that's right. So we did that, and right here. So we've done step 3. Thank you for putting it in the correct order that you did. All right, time for the last step. What is the final step that we do?
We add the tens column, including the number above the tens column that we regroup from step 3.
Perfect. So that gives us 1 plus 4 plus 2. This means, which equals 7. So this means that 49 plus 22 equals 71. Let's move on to another problem to practice some more.